This is Marilyn Malcarney. Later on, she became known as Mrs. Moo, but she was one of those people that just did everything for the students, very caring, loving, and pretty much was everything I wanted to be in a teacher. Well, my name is Ryan Stone. I'm an educator. I've been born and raised in Connecticut, and I've taught all ages, all grades, all over the place. Since the age of 15, I worked at summer camps. So yes, every summer I worked with pretty much 4th and 5th graders, kind of that 8 to 10-year-old range. And then when I went to college at Charleston, I fell in love with the young ones and switched to early childhood education. My first job out of college was at a residential school. So I had a lot of training and practice working with different behavior management techniques and classroom management. So I felt comfortable with that. When I first began, I would say reading was probably the biggest challenge, because I taught first grade. And just learning how to teach reading. I never really felt like I got that until I went to UNC and worked as a literacy coach. I actually got trained in a certain program to use, and then I felt more confident in my ability to teach reading. I love doing the silly songs and even making our own videos. We do a lot of parodies. So I rewrite songs based on beats that the kids are interested in now, just to get them hooked on whether it's math strategies or reading strategies. Videos, I make a class movie every school year and have since I began. I like to have fun with my team. So every year we make some kind of fun video, or whoever I can get to participate and kind of break the ice that way. And that way it really, I don't know, it builds the trust and the support and the camaraderie between us.
Yeah.
And from there it makes the rest of the school year go really well. When I was in Africa in Peace Corps, I had a host brother who was about 15 years old, so he was in 10th grade. And I just really bonded with him that school year. I taught one class, I taught English and science to him. But every day after school he'd come, he wanted to be a rapper. So I'd make beats for him and he would practice, and we actually created a whole mixtape of like 15 songs. And he was from Johannesburg, and he was living in the village because he had nowhere else. His sister had died, who he was living with. So he had to move back to the village, this remote rural area. And I kind of took him under my wing, and we spent a lot of time together. And at the end, he wrote a song about me, which is kind of cool. I'm big on like the home culture piece and just learning the child's home culture. And whenever possible, I either live in the neighborhood or very close, where I can see the families in their home environment, learn more about the child's home environment and what they're bringing to the classroom. So I try to include families as much as possible.